What's happening, Facebook Live? The Misbelief Radio Show finna go live. WBOK.
Yeah.
What's happening? I said, what's happening? I said one more time, what's happening, New Orleans? You are tuned into WBOK 1230 AM, and this is the Misbelief Radio Show. A show where millennials discuss whatever millennials are talking about this week. Locally, we're talking about what's going on out here. Nationally, we're talking about what's going on out there, and much, much more. I'm your host, DC Paul, the slim and tall, millennial, Arsenio, skinny waist, baby face, deep voice, #1 choice for radio in the city of New Orleans. Yes, it's my own tagline. I made it up and I'm sticking with it. We do taglines on this show, just FYI, so come up with one. I want to come to you. You got to have one. It ain't got to rhyme, but it would help. All right, y'all, this is DC Paul once again. And we in the swing of things. This is episode 9. We are in the swing of things, and things are swinging. I'm swing my thing over to the left side, and who's it going to hit?
It's the one and only lady behind all the magic, Miss Oshun.
All the magic?
All the magic.
All right. You've had better taglines before. You're going to work
I
with
know
that
today my energy is just thrown off because the Capricorn to my right, he goes through little moments. He's very Oprah Winfrey-ish.
Oh, it's my fault.
He's very iconic. Y'all always hear us talk about how he's going to
Find that ass.
Okay?
Find that ass, you heard me? It's true. I just say ass. Listen, look, I said we in the swing of things. We ain't been fined by the FCC yet. I've been saying all the words that I can say, and ass is on the list of can say, right? Yeah, I can say ass. I'm going to say it a whole lot more, too. So...
I'm not saying.
Say it if you want to. I bet you're going to say it. So listen, all of our regular co-hosts, most of them are out being busy doing other things this week. So we got some being great. We're going to talk about what they're doing in a minute. But we got some cool-ass people here riding with us for episode 9. So I'm going to swing my thing to the right side. Bam! Who's it going to hit? What's your name?
My name is Kelsi. I'm still thinking of my tagline, though. But my name is Kelsi. Kelsi Brooks.
You just going to leave me hanging on the tagline, Kelsi Brooks?
I was trying it. There was so much pressure. I got to figure it out.
And Kelsi, you are a millennial from New Orleans, right?
I am. Born and raised.
You got a misbelief story for me?
My favorite misbelief story, I don't know. I have a very recent misbelief story that I am very fond of. Hanging out with DC behind, I don't know if we're allowed to say our secret spot, so we ain't gonna say what.
I ain't getting no more shit.
I mean, yeah, they was like.
We used to have secret spots.
Yeah, we did have. Well, see, that's not even what I was talking about. I was talking about, but behind Bar Redux.
Oh, no, that's not a secret spot.
Okay, well, but we did have a secret happy place when we were in college. That across the street was a misbelief tree, so we would hop in the yard and get it.
And get them. We sure did. Like some delinquents.
Yeah.
So thank you for riding with me, Kelsi Brooks. No tagline just yet. But that's cool because if you swing your thing to the right side, bam! Who's it gonna hit? Who's riding with us?
Comedian Frank White. Hella dark. That's all I got.
All right,
hit me on the spot for 3.6 seconds. It's all right. I'm gonna get it all together. By the end of the show, I'm gonna have a hella cool.
You're gonna have more than enough time to work on. I thought all black folk could freestyle, man. Like what happened, Frank?
Well, you know, I'm 30 now, so freestyling just, you lose it. It's like, when you blow out your candles, when you make that wish, the wish get granted, but you lose your freestyle skills.
That's how that works. That you're 30, Frank. So that means you're a millennial.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, that means all millennials are born between 1982 and 2002, which is a pretty wide gap, right? I didn't know I was a millennial when they first started using the word, because it makes it sound so negative, don't they? It's just like not a good thing. But I mean, once we started owning it,
a millennial makes it sound negative.
Well, some people have some negative things to say about millennials. We're spoiled. We grew up having it easy.
Well,
what have you heard?
I mean that we also have a certain have a certain expectation from life, and we kind of go with the flow and I don't know if it's one of the words we could say, but we take life by its horns, and we don't. I wasn't even gonna say that. I was gonna say we be trying to grab life by the kahunas.
Oh, okay, by the nuts. We can say nuts, right? Grab life by the nuts.
It's been said.
But yeah, okay, great. But I just think think that we are not afraid. We are not afraid, and we are not necessarily succumbing to certain expectations and labels. And I think it's a very, very positive thing. I think there's some great things, obviously, that came out of the generations before us, but we are our own, and we are amazing.
Yeah, sure enough. What'd you say, Frank?
I'm just hearing all this, and all of it sounds true. I mean, I don't see why people were upset. All of it sounds true. We spoil. I know some spoiled millennials. Yeah. You know, I know some driven and passionate. Man. Sport is relative. But you know, we didn't have it as rough. We did not walk. Let me tell you something. When the last time you walked in church shoes more than 3 blocks?
See, but I wear church shoes more often than the average man. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I probably wore church shoes to French Quarter Fest and walked several blocks in a day.
I'm talking about the tight church shoes, though. The ones that come up to a point that got designs on the tips. That's serious church shoes. That's civil rights church shoes. That's what I'm saying. You ain't walked in them. You ain't walked in them church shoes like that.
For marching, huh?
That's what I'm saying. They hurt your feet shoes, man. We ain't had that as hard as them.
That's real.
That's real.
That's real, man. So I keep saying we in the swing of things, and our things are swinging. So like we stopped taking commercial breaks. Or no, actually, we stopped taking the mandated commercial breaks a few weeks ago until our interested advertisers contact us about advertising on the Misbelief radio show. Now, if you said you wanted to advertise and you ain't emailed me yet, I guess your email ain't working. So hit me up at TheMisbelief, that's TheMisbelief @gmail.com. Let's talk about advertising. Also, if you're a recording artist in the city, you have some radio-friendly music you want to play, email that MP3 to TheMisbelief @gmail.com. So I ought to name drop those companies that said they was interested but never hit me up. I ought to name drop.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That sound like a cool lie though. Man, you don't believe this, man. They cut over my internet. They cut. They cut.
It's all good, man.
I ain't said it.
I don't know. Nobody said. I was
voice get deep on the side. That wasn't me.
Kelsi, something you want to tell us? All right, no. So I was gonna name drop those companies. But some better news, man. The Misbelief has been name dropped by 2 rappers in 2 songs in the city.
What?
Yeah. Hey, right? Didn't I say things were swinging?
They definitely swinging.
So like my homie Baron of mine, I think he was freestyling, man. He put my name and the Misbelief in one of his verses. I felt honored.
That's what's up.
I felt like I had bars, and you know I don't.
You ain't even had to shoot nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Normally they come with a body or 2.
Didn't even have to go to jail.
That's what's up.
I did go. Okay, I didn't have to go to jail, but all right. And the other thing,
Team too much.
Team too much. So the other one, Brother Razor, he's a positive.
That's my dog.
You know Brother Razor?
That's my dog.
He from across the canal?
Oh yeah, he really from across the canal.
Cool dude, man.
Yes,
I met him at the last 2 Tank in the Bangas backyard hangouts. He always grabs the mic during the open mic portion. I let him have 2 songs because the man, like, it's usually a secular music type of thing, but he grabbed it and had the whole crowd just moving and waving their hands. It was songs about faith.
Oh yeah.
And songs about like pushing forward and positivity. It was Brother Razor, and I heard
Brother Razor came a long way.
I heard.
I remember Brother Razor in the sewer way back in the day, and people was talking about him. I'm thinking Brother Razor gonna be 6'7" and have a bald head. When I see him, he like 5'2". He's a little bitty guy, and I mean everybody respect him. And now he done changed a lot of things, man. He rapping positive and a lot about Christ. And big ups to dude, man, but he could really flow.
Yeah, he got a nice flow, and he looked like a rapper. Like I saw him, I thought he was selling weed, but apparently he was selling gospel mixtapes.
Yeah, really.
It would look like he might have had that good on him. Instead he had that good word on it.
Yeah.
Hello?
And if y'all don't hear from me next week.
Amen. Cool ass dude though, man. Brother Razor, as soon as you get that, I don't know if it's recorded, man. I'm sure it's radio friendly. I'm sure it's all positive. So email it to TheMisbelief@gmail.com if I could play it on my show, man.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I'm about to just call him.
Yeah, call him, text him, tell him he should be listening. No, he probably got things to do.
Make this man lose his religion on me. He ain't home right now.
Man, so y'all can't see me on the radio, but if you're watching Facebook Live, you see I got my Issa dashiki on. It's pastel color.
Nobody told me it was dashiki.
I
feel left out. Everybody all colorful. Nobody told me nothing.
I got a bedspread you can toss around your neck and just kind of make it a little.
Is it dashiki bedspread?
It could be.
And it's definitely my bingo shirt, so don't
That's your bingo shirt?
Yeah, definitely. Hashtag Shady
We're going to talk about how you millennial, you go to bingo.
That is a B7 shirt. That look like B7.
We've always discussed my baby boomer soul.
That's a free space shirt.
That's definitely.
was about to say something. Oh man, so my homie Malik, he usually does our Sankofa session. He ain't here right now because he's at Pass It On at the Joan Mitchell Center right down the street. But he called me yesterday, and he was like, "Hey man, happy Resurrection of Osiris Day." I was like, you know what? Stay woke, man, because you know the Resurrection of Osiris is like the original Easter story, XYZ. So I mean, that's what inspired me to give me a pastel dashiki and to be woke during this holiday. What'd you say, Frank?
Let me tell you something. I don't mean to offend anybody, but if it's a new holiday and it's past 1995, I don't fool with it. If all these new holidays that come out every other day,
no, man, you're not woke. It's not new, man.
Unless it comes with a state.
Christianity.
Unless it comes with a state. If I wasn't talking about it before 95. I ain't fooling with it because it's costing me too much money.
I learned this about you, Frank. Frank, you were raised Catholic, right? Like
yeah, I was
traditional, like Black New Orleans.
You can check my knees; it's there. We bent and knelt and everything. When I was really practicing, I was real more fit.
So how serious do you take like the Easter holiday, being that that's like it started as a Catholic holiday, didn't it?
I mean, I'm not.
Did you give up something?
I'm not big on that. No? I'm not big on that no more.
Okay, but I mean, growing up.
Yeah, but growing up, you do whatever your mama tell you.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't eat meat. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna eat meat. We're gonna have fish. I don't really know why, but we having fish today. Every Friday it seems like fish.
And nowadays you're just a steak and potatoes, man.
I'm swinging through rallies, bro. You know, swinging through normal Friday, man. I'm living right. I ain't tripping.
That's real.
That's it.
Say, we're gonna go to break in about 3 minutes. I'm just letting my sound man know he needs to get a song ready. 2 songs ready, actually. Who you pointing at me? Her right there? She gonna play this song? I know you're not supposed to be talking to me while I'm on the radio because they can't hear what you're saying, man. You're pointing at something. We're gonna find out what it is in a minute. But this episode, we got some interesting and amazing things as always. My homie Madania Graves is gonna stop by with his One Social Weekly Sound Select. You know, every week he drops off a song by a local artist, and we add it to our rotation. So I'm looking forward to his cool ass showing up. He's one of the coolest people I know. Then we're going to talk about what's going on out here. That's local news, talking points, events, people, whatever's happening locally that millennials are talking about. We do a little bit of what's going on out there. That's national news and international news. And there's some stuff happening internationally. I guess we got to talk about it. Do we have to? Okay, we have to. Fine. Fine, we'll do that. But then my homie Martin Bats Bradford, usually riding with me on my left side. He's right now performing at Southern Reps production of Sweet Bird of Youth at Loyola Theater.
#chocolate.
Yeah, man, that's my homie. He's so dedicated to this radio show. He's been recording his segment, That Neck, and sending it to us. So we're going to play his neck in the second hour. And we're going to close it out with our Sankofa session. As always, my girl Oshun is going to help us take a look back at something not from our generation, right?
I got a little razzle-dazzle for you guys later.
You ain't got no razzle-dazzle.
I have a little magic.
Stop making up
little
words.
A little something.
You got some regular ass history to give people, talking about some razzle-dazzle.
Maybe. But I'm just put a little, Salt Bay on it,
What is Salt Bay?
What is Salt Bay?
I thought you meant Old Bay. Salt Bay was the sprinkle. Okay, I know Salt Bay. I know Salt Bay. All right, y'all, so if you want to call in and holler at us, that number is 504-260-9265. Call in, tell us your misbelief story, or just rock with us. We in here having fun, y'all. We going to commercial? Not commercial, we're playing a song. We'll be right back with the Misbelief Radio Show. So,
okay.
Pull up the messenger thing, I think is what he was saying.
It's the one down here.
He was telling you whose song is playing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anytime, any place. So look, so we could get uncensored. You could say all of the words you didn't want to say.
Somebody type the name on the song.
Okay, thank you. Because I didn't understand what you were saying. You want me to press a button? I was like, you want me to press a button?
Miss Sherry watching?
Of course. She just hollered at us and said,
what up, Miss Sherry? Who else?
Hey,
Say what up? What up?
Hey, Mama
Shep.
Sherry.
What up, Cassell? That number, Shep 504-260-9265. Call in. Fucks with us. I can say that on the line, right?
Sure, fuck with us. Yeah.
Fucks with us.
Fuck with us. We'll be right back and you can fuck with us. How about that?
Y'all gonna entertain a live video while I have a smoke break?
Of course. On our own.
Smoking.
They going to the champagne room. Me and my international sister, Kelsi. Come on, Kelsi. Come over here. Come over here. Come swing. Chocolate. I'm not a chocolate sister.
Hey.
You all know I love the chocolate. Okay.
Very tasty.
Miss Kelsi, Mama, my darling. We're going to get to know a little bit more about her later on in the show, but just a little info for y'all. Mama Kelsi said, F the United States of America. Okay? She living with our people. She was like, she going to make this transition over way to the motherland. She said she ain't worried about y'all. She not scared.
I have love for us here as well. But yes, I am in Tanzania and loving it, and it is beautiful.
Tanzania is gorgeous. And Tanzania is a beautiful place if you have not gone. We're going to try to travel more if we can. In 2017, we're going to try to make our way.
Right.
She'd be so happy to see somebody from the lawn. She'd be like, come to Tanzania. I'll show you everything. What do you want to see?
Exactly.
We're going to go around. We're going to spread the love. What do you miss most about home?
It's so much, man. I think it's so much. Of course, my family and my friends, but then just like the people, just how you just be, you know, how you had the old man like sitting down and be, hey baby, how y'all doing? You know, like the accents, just the New Orleans stuff, the food.
Right.
You know, I miss the food.
I'm not gonna give too much away because you know I gonna want to do his own interview. So y'all know I'm gonna sit right behind him and do what he tell me to do. Cause that Capricorn don't play. All right, I'm gonna just. We don't have none, Mama Sherry. None today. None today.
Y'all think the film.
If y'all watching Facebook Live, y'all know what Mama Sherry just asked. We don't have none today, Mama Sherry. You can't get through? I don't know what's wrong with our phone lines. Hold on. Move over, Sean. Arnel. Tap on the glass. Arnel. They say they're trying to call, but they can't get through. They say they're trying to call, but they can't get through. 2609-265? Okay. Chef, we working on the lines, babe, I promise. I know you paid your bill. We trying to get you in here. We trying to make sure that the lines are clear, I promise.
She won't let you know she paid her bill though.
We gonna get you in.
So what's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Oh, are you? When was your birthday? Oh, it just happened.
I'm an Aries with a Gemini rising and a Scorpio moon.
Okay, all right.
Bet y'all didn't know that.
Well, I'm a Taurus. Period. I don't know the rest yet.
We're gonna do your birth chart.
I'm getting my birth certificate while I'm home, so I could like find it.
I'll find your time.
I'm gonna bring it all to you so you can tell me.
All right, I'll do your chart. No problem. I'll do anybody else's chart too for low. Let my sister get her stuff for free.
Okay, we love free stuff. Appreciate that.
Okay, so y'all should definitely call us, and y'all should really tell DC that y'all want me to start doing horoscopes. And he'll be like, oh, okay, well, add it to the show, because if I see it, he's gonna be like, hell no, Tina.
I think that's a great idea, personally. I'm excited.
Oh, Mama Sherry, that's Martin's mom. Well, she everybody's mama. She's everybody's mama. And she said, wow, it's so cool that she's able to experience another country.
Yes.
I'm trying to get all up in
I listen. Okay.
See, look at him. Look, I told y'all. Look at him. I told y'all he was coming.
Yes. Did you tell us the name of the second song?
The name of the second song is...
And we are back, y'all. Welcome to the Misbelief Radio Show with your host, DC Paul and friends. That first song we played was Anytime, AnyPlace by Kristen Avian. Her little talented self. I met her at the Jazz Market on the Wednesday night where it goes down with the band Cool Nasty. The second song was called Best of Me. And the sound engineer is saying he don't know who it's by. He don't know. We're going to figure it out real soon, y'all. But that's cool. Again, this is your host, DC Paul, the millennial Arsenio, swinging this thing all around the studio. I'm going to swing my thing to the right side first. Bam! Who's it going to hit? Right in your face.
Oh, yeah, I'm Kelsi Brooks. The tagline is still pending. I should have been thinking about that.
What are you doing in your free time? Are you
I
not
don't
writing
know.
taglines in your free time?
I got to get it together. My
You have
bad.
another hobby or something?
My bad. Apparently.
Yes, you're bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I swing my thing all the way to the right side. Bam! Who's the person?
Comedian Frank White, the voice that makes you moist. I would drop the mic, but it's hooked up, and I don't know how to put it back.
And it's an expensive microphone.
Very much so. Very much so.
Good tagline. How do you follow that? Because I'm going to swing my thing to the other side.
Pressure.
Let's see.
I can. The only thing that I have for you is Oshun with the Scorpio moon. It's not June. But it's
B37.
Soon. Frank keeps talking about my bingo shirt.
Who has a bingo shirt? Like what type of millennial?
We have a caller.
We have a caller? Hey, caller, you are on the air with the Misbelief radio show. What's your name? Where you come from? What up, comedian Chef Kelly? How you doing, baby? I'm so glad you got through on the main line. Tell us what you want. That was your tagline? I like it. That was your tagline? Yeah, you was just freestyling. Something rhymed, didn't it? Shep. You're such a square. That was Aaron Neville the 7th, I believe. Which number is he? That's one of the Aaron Neville.
Definitely Aaron
the
Neville the 3rd.
I'm like, this is your first time correcting me, because I'm always making up a number. You just let it slide. Well, that means you got to turn your radio up or down. I don't know how it goes. We don't have a lot of callers.
Turn your radio up.
We're so excited.
No, turn it down, Chef. You know you don't want the feedback. Chef Kelly, you're a comedian here in the city of New Orleans. You got any shows coming up you want? Because we're going to talk about what's going on out here, and we're going to talk about comedy, definitely. What you got going on, baby? What? What type of... Oh, my goodness. Oh. What you calling for, then? By the way...
I got you.
Nice.
I got you.
We connecting people here on the Misbelief. So Oshun is gonna do your chart. Kelsi, you might like Chef. She's a real cool ass chick.
Okay.
Y'all can connect on Facebook.
Yes, that would be great.
Chef, this is not your dating service, by the way. So we will hang up on that caller. See you soon. And then you got the nerve to advertise a show happening at the same time as my radio show. So I hope Richard Dubas never makes a flyer and show never happens. All right, I'm hating. I shouldn't have been doing that. I love you, Chef. All right, so that was my homie Chef Kelly. I love her. If you can't tell. So. This segment of the Misbelief radio show is called What's Going On Out Here. It's where we talk about local talking points, news, topics, events, people, things, festivals, whatever's happening out here. I'm going to start it off. What's going on out here? My boy Malik Bartholomew, usually here with the Misbelief radio show, he kind of, I thought he started this hashtag, apparently he didn't. But there was this hashtag called Nola Confessions. And he made a status on Facebook, and I saw a lot of people following suit. And it was some real funny Nola confessions people came up with, right? Like, what's one of your favorites, Oshun?
One of my favorites is... Okay, Nola confessions. My mom used to buy my church socks from Circle Food Store in the upstairs part. I had all the colors with the ruffles.
Oh, wow, okay. That's real New Orleans. I wrote this one, Nola confessions. I never really learned how to flex. I just used to cross my heart and fake the basic moves and then hit him with something funny from like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, and then I would pass it off to a better dancer like I just killed it. You know how that goes. When you can't dance, you fake it real good.
Not flexing ruined my life.
How? Tell me how.
Because all the girls wanted to fool with all the boys with the S curls, and that was flexing. And I couldn't flex, so I had to play hard instead.
Speaking of,
you had to stand in the corner with your arms folded and just be like, "Bro, what's up? Yeah, man, what's up? What's up with you? What's up?" You dap off all the real dudes, bro. Man, yeah, I fool with you, son. I ride with you, yeah, for real. How your mom? Is she straight?
Man, so I never thought about how not being able to flex really like ruined the part of my life too, man. Like I thought I was cool. People, I faked it good enough.
But that was a staple. Like I feel like all boys did that, no? No.
And then, especially if you were skinny.
Right.
You used to flex?
See, look at it.
I was a beast. I was a beast with it. I was double jointed. But I could bring my elbow like, boy, you still? I was double. If you was double jointed, it was cheating.
You could like go back and get crab on it, like that wasn't right.
That was cheating. You could bring.
You just was
You
good.
just was hitting.
Look, like I just was a fool. Yeah. Who you used to dance with? Oh yeah. I ain't heard that name in a minute, boy. With the pocket.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up, man. That's real New Orleans right there, man. So,
Darren, I feel your pain because being a black girl from New Orleans with no ass and trying to twerk something.
I remember.
Trying to monkey on that.
I remember.
It just wasn't working.
I've been knowing Kelsi since middle school, y'all. Oh, Kelsi had a bounce song and a bounce dance at one point. It was called "Roll a Quarter Off Your Body."
Roll a quarter off your body. Roll a quarter off your body.
We told her it was gonna sell. We knew it wasn't gonna sell, but we encouraged her anyway. That's what real friends do.
That is. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that.
Important time in bounce history when everything was about ass.
Mm-hmm.
Once upon a time, somebody came up with a magical song called "Bop, Bop, 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 Bop," and they gave all the girls with big chests and flat booties life. You don't lie, you won.
Well,
you getting on that song? Did you win?
I ain't have no rhythm, so it still didn't work out for me. But I appreciate your voting.
Kelsi, you didn't have no rhythm?
I'm here for you.
When I first met Kelsi, she was into the Spice Girls and NSYNC.
I mean, they do still go off, and Backstreet Boys.
They don't still go off. This is not true.
He ain't on your millennial swag for real.
For real.
Yo, B97.
Wait, PC. I just want to shout out to the Lush Alliance. Yeah. I just want to say in like 1996 or so, maybe 97, that the Backstreet Boys, their bus did break down. This is right before they got really, really popular. You remember that for after school?
No.
Oh yeah, they bus broke down.
Yeah. You remember that? Like
you remember what it actually? No.
So you was keeping up with that? DC? You was keeping up with the Backstreet Boys like that? Oh my God, their bus broke down. They were stranded. They were stranded for hours.
He definitely was. Don't let me fool you.
That's what you used to talk about back in the day. DC, did you hear the news?
What?
She actually Zarin. She was one of the first Zarins that ever. Zarin, there you go.
Zarin. Yeah, so anyway, we so cool that the Backstreet Boys came perform at our school. That's all I'm saying. Don't hate.
Yeah, don't hate on Backstreet Boys performing at your middle school.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, I guess that's what's going on out here. Oshun, what else going on out here, baby?
Okay. So we have, as all of you know, it's voting season.
I don't know.
Early voting starts Saturday in 5 area parishes for April 29th election. Early voting begins, should be about 8-ish in the morning. We're voting for Judge in Orleans Parish, and for some of my West Bank listeners, in Jefferson Parish, voters parish-wide will decide on renewing a $6.5 million tax for public libraries and extra fire protection tax. So y'all go out there and rock the vote.
Rock that vote, man. That's what's going on out here. What else going on out here, Frank?
Oh, all right. Let's see, man. I believe they have a show on 420. I believe that's
it's at least 2 shows on 420. Talk about all of them.
That's a national holiday, I believe. Yes. I believe the show is called It's Lit.
Oh, that's the Second Line show, right?
Yes. It's brought to you by the good people of the Second Line show. It's a pop-up, as I see. This show is called It's Lit. It will have comedians like myself, Frank White, comedian Shervy, let's see, Mark Caesar, Ben Petty, Enriga, yes.
And Amanda G.
Amanda G, yes. I was sliding over to her. I blew it up and I was sliding over to her. Yes. You can see this at the 3 pubs, I believe. And what street is that on, DC?
Tulane,
yes. We'll see you there. Parking gets kind of tight. Get there early.
True that. Parking on Tulane ain't.
And the show is free.
Yeah, free.
Yes, I said it is. Yes, it is free.
Wow.
Come on down. Come on
So check them out,
Have
man.
a merry time.
The Second Line show is having a pop-up comedy show on April 20th from 6:30 to 9. But then from 9:30 until, I'm also having a 420 show.
What?
Yeah. It's called I Got 5 on it.
5.
I like.
He loves
We
that.
have I do like that's 5. We do 5 on it. We have performances by Nutty Piper of No Trees.
Come on.
We have Zeno Moonflower from Baltimore. He's performing.
Come on.
Cavalier from Brooklyn is also performing,
Bring
as
him
well
down.
as young funny comedians Kyle Smith, Byron Broussard, B-Dub Get Paid, Corey Mack, Ina Esther, and my girl Geneva is hosting it. And Dolawan Rolling Papers is releasing a new product on that day. Wake and Bake Clothing is releasing a new product right there at my event. So go to It's Lit on Tulane. That's from 6:30 to 9. And then from 9 until, come to I Got 5 on it, man. We're going to have a good time on 420. We're going to celebrate that whole day.
Definitely.
I'm going to try to go to both of them.
Let me tell you something. Kyle's so short that even when you just mention his name, somebody say, oh, you heard his name? Like,
Him so sweetie.
When you talk about Kyle, you say him so first. Kyle, him so nice.
Kyle is getting ready to go on stage at the Always Lounge tonight. That's on St. Claude, man. Kyle is a funny comedian friend of mine. And we missed him here on the Misbelief Radio Show.
That's my guy.
I love the fact that you know where everybody's going to be. You like everybody, all the black comedians, you be just getting them right.
Because, you know, if I can't be there, ain't no reason you can't go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's enough for all of us to get a piece in this city. You heard me? So
boy, that wasn't an ad from the 70s just now. And he looked up at the camera, you can't.
All he was missing was dynamite.
So that's what's going on out here, because 420 is Thursday of next week, so it's going to be lit.
It shall be.
It shall be
lit.
It shall be a Lydia's occasion.
Momentous Lydia's occasion. I like that.
Yes. It shall be a Lydia's.
So what else is going on out here? She never had vocals any other time except when she's on the radio. And I'm going to put you on the spot. Give me a whole verse. Don't do it.
Oh, okay.
She's ready.
Write you a tagline.
She's about to pull out a guitar.
All right, you know what?
You're the Indie Irene.
And I am. All right. So what else is going on out here, man? I just got a summer job teaching theater at the Anthony Bean Theater Summer Camp. Yeah, man. You know, me and Bean, we go back to like 2003, and then I think it was 2015 when he employed me for the full year. Man, I was just back-to-back Anthony Bean shows. People thought he was my daddy. It was horrible.
He not?
No, he's not. That leathery skin. Okay. But if you have a child who's showing some type of affinity toward performing, whether that be theater, music, dance, comedy, even creative writing, contact Anthony Bean at anthonybeantheater.com and enroll your kid, man. He's taking 300 kids this summer.
Do you know the age groups?
Well, he's starting them at 3rd grade and going up to like seniors in high school. Okay. I sat in auditions today and saw 3 girls. One of them was 9, one of them was 11, and one of them was a freshman in high school. Is what, 14?
Around that.
Yeah, but man, it was all girls. I was hoping to see some talented young black men in the city, but all the girls, and it was just such a blessing. Like, man, I don't know how they get the inspiration to want to be a performer so early, but like some of these girls are like ready already. Like, don't necessarily need no acting summer camp, but thank you for enrolling. You know what I mean? So if your child is like, they like to get attention and perform.
Even if they like to nan around the house,
even if they got a cute little voice and nan around the house, tell them to hit up Anthony Bean Summer Camp and put them in something productive this summer. What else going on out here, Oshun?
Okay, Black Women's Advocacy Day. Oh, that was a mouthful.
Why was it a mouthful?
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Because you got a lazy tongue?
That could be true, but we're not going to talk about that today. Black Women Advocacy Day in Baton Rouge, April 26th. Please, Louisiana Black Women's Advocacy Day at the Louisiana State Capitol. The event will feature speakers and discussion groups focused on healthcare, economics, and the criminal justice system, education, and voter encouragement for Black women, by Black women. It's all done by Senator Karen Carter Peterson, who is a representative of New Orleans. If you have any more further questions, the event is free. You can go to www.wav/NOLA.org.
You should share that on the Misbelief Facebook page, because that was a lot of W's. I don't think people got them all.
I'll also share that on the Misbelief.
Yeah, do that, man. So that's what's going on out here. Kelsi, what else going on out here, baby?
So it's going on right now, but I just want to make sure that I speak about it because it was so amazing. I had a chance to witness it yesternight. Vessels by director Rebecca Moisey and Ron Reagan. They did a really, really great job curating this beautiful show about the Middle Passage. I'm going to read it for you. It says, Vessels is a 7-woman harmonic meditation on the transcendental possibilities of song during the Middle Passage. The devised interdisciplinary ritual performance explores singing as a survival tool and delves into the question, what does freedom sound like in a space of confinement. Y'all, it was so hot.
I heard my kid Javon was in that thing.
She was in that thing.
Tore her down.
Beautiful. She
It was
so beautiful.
if I remember correctly, was it 7 women?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
7 women. It was at, or it is at Catapult, but this is just the work in progress. They will be doing it again, so you do have a chance to check them again. It was beautiful. It happened yesterday and tonight.
I like how you say yesterday. Like that's just one of the woke terms, right? Like it happened by happenstance on yesterday.
Very Maya
Real
Angelou-esque.
smooth with it. Real smooth too.
Very Maya Angelou-esque.
Very. The yesternight of life.
Yeah.
It was one after the oil.
So you know what else is going on out here, man? Comedy is happening in the city of New Orleans. Every night it's happening as we speak, right? Because tonight, Tony Frederick and Corey Mack and B-Dub, they have the Permanent Damage stand-up comedy at Bullets.
Come on.
Always Lounge is having it every Saturday, Local Uproar. And then at High Hole Lounge is something called TV Pictures. Frank, you had the show just a little while ago, Dinner and Comedy, right?
Yeah, I do a show called Dinner and Comedy where I not only headline comics, but I also headline chefs, a different chef every show. Try to give different people an opportunity to show their brand because cooking is so big in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
And since comedy,
and comedy.
Yeah, and
Right.
comedy kind of has a wave right now. So just to introduce people and let them try their food and get some comedy in them as well. So the show is called Dinner and Comedy. I did the last one on March 26th. It was a very successful show. I normally do tables for 2 at Cafe Instant Bowl.
Okay.
Cafe Instant Bowl. I normally do tables for 2 for $60. That's dinner for 2 and your admission for both of y'all for only $60.
That's not a bad date, man.
Yeah. Last time we had stuffed crab pasta.
Who?
And let's see, Nola. Let me see.
Drop that name.
I gotta drop him. Matter of fact, come back to him.
Let me come back to you, because we still talking about comedy in New Orleans right now. That's a lot happening. I mean, I can
keep going.
I can run it because what did I have in mind? So I'm at Bar Redux every Tuesday with a spontaneous show. My group Young Funny hosts a comedy open mic. If you think you're funny, it's so many people in New Orleans are naturally funny.
That's what I was going to ask. I have a question.
What?
So, do you think growing up in New Orleans helped you be funnier as a person? Like, a lot of people in New Orleans, they have this thing where we got a rib to survive.
That's why I was gonna go.
You better know it.
Yeah,
Like,
you better be ready.
Like so many of the black comedians in the city had to get their start ribbing
Yeah.
Ribbon in the
especially if you're in a public school,
especially
you better get it. Let me tell you something. That's how my comedy career started.
So many black comedians say the same thing.
Somebody told me my shirt was young, and that was it.
Oh my goodness!
They say, boy, your shirt young, and I didn't know what young was at the time. And the whole class was like, that boy's shirt young. They're like, raise up your arm. I was like, what happened? He's like, school people, ain't your shirt young. And ever since then, it was on.
That's how it is, man. I went to Lusher for middle school and McMain for high school. Neither one of those schools wear uniform. So like talk about young shirts or outdated clothes or like hand-me-downs. I was that dude, and I definitely had to develop a defense mechanism. Like, you know what? I might have old clothes, but you ugly, and I would just go at them. You know,
yeah.
I was mean for a while. You know, I was mean for a while. I was actually voted most humorous in my high school graduating class. So a lot of people ain't shocked that I'm doing comedy. But I mean, growing up in New Orleans, I've been doing comedy since I was in elementary school.
What school you graduated from, dude?
McMain.
Come on.
Class 03, yeah.
Come on, man, like I went there. I ain't good.
I ain't see you. I ain't never seen you.
I ain't even catch the bus
I was
right
the same way.
So who's that chef that was at your last, who did this stuffed crabs?
Stuffed Nola. Stuffed Nola. They do a lot of different pop-ups and stuff like that, man. Their food is really, really good, man. Everybody talked about it, everybody raved about it, man. But the show is called Dinner and Comedy. I might have them back just because everybody keep on asking for them. The food was really that good.
I think it's a good concept. Dinner and comedy for $60 if you and your lady.
And it's not only that, you can come in by yourself as well. We got $20 tickets, and you could buy your food if you want, or you could not buy food. It's all on you.
That's a great
idea. Like a great concept. And then Shotty Philgood, I'm gonna go ahead and quote him. He was always saying, like, stop taking your girl on these date nights and movies. Take her to comedy shows because they're much cheaper. It's true. A bunch of the shows in the city are free or cheap. Like the 420 show that Frankie's having is free. The one I'm having, I got 5 on. It's only $5, but it's gonna be worth it. And I mean,
it's top quality comedians, man. It's top quality comedians. Yeah, man.
Speaking of, man, four local black comedians in this city just booked the Lakefront Arena to headline. The first time local comedians have headlined a big arena in the city. Yeah. That's Shervy, my homie Shervy Carter, Rude Jude, comedian Blowfish, and Shaq Brown. 4 talented dudes. I never seen Blowfish live. I heard him on the radio.
Blowfish a legend, man. Let me tell you something. Blowfish done been everywhere. Blowfish is blind, man. Blowfish is a blind sensation.
The blind sensation.
He is a beast, bro. I mean, really, really a legend, man. Y'all got, if you haven't heard Blowfish, man, you got to get out more. Come to one of these comedy shows. As a matter of fact, he just headlined that last show that I had for Dinner Comedy. He was my headliner.
Nice.
Blowfish tore it down too, bro.
I admit that I have not seen him live, but I heard him on the radio twice, I think. And he seemed like I heard him tell his story. Because he wasn't born blind.
No, man. I think his blindness came from being diabetic.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, from diabetes, man. So that's a serious issue, man.
I want to suffer
with diabetes.
Man.
It's serious, man.
I have another question for you guys. Besides yourself, who is your favorite New Orleans comedian right now?
Shervy.
Ooh, unanimously.
I mean, and I've said that several times, so you know it's real, man. Like Shervy can do church audiences. He do the bar audiences. I've seen him do like the mixed crowd, the black crowd. Shervy
is so unique, man. Shervy, people don't know. Shervy been doing just entertainment since he was a child. Shervy been in front of people, man. Shervy, I mean, he write, he do it all, man. But
Shervy do voices.
Yeah, bro.
He really
talented. He really talented, man. And that's it's a pleasure to be around, dude, man. He really a beast.
Certainly, man.
He cutting up right now.
Me, Shervy, and Frank White got together a few days ago. We were just brainstorming on some skit ideas. I ain't gonna ruin it, but we got some fire. We got some heat coming soon, man. You get three funny minds, and then we all come from different places in life, and as comedians, as people, we came together, worked together, passed that thing around like we like to do.
Ideas. We passed those ideas right around. Officer Janeen.
Passed the mic.
This is Frank. We was passing ideas.
But that idea went up into the air, and I think it's going to be something
came out successful. It was wonderful going in and beautiful coming out.
Right. Yep.
Those ideas just flowed in and flew right out of me.
So that's what's going on out here. We're going to take a break in a minute. As soon as my sound engineer get a song ready. He over there, he don't want to be here. He never wanted to be here from the beginning, but I sure do appreciate him, man.
I should be out flexing.
He loves us.
I should be flexing right now. It's a waste of my time.
What song you got queued up? So this is my favorite song by my favorite local band, Tank of the Bangas. Right, this song was featured on Queen Sugar.
That's a cool name.
That's a cool band, man.
I gotta get to know that.
This song is called Eggs Over Easy by Tank of the Bangas. Check it out on the Misbelief Radio Show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Thank y'all for playing with me for that little interview session. I felt like lying in love.
What time it is? So we got an hour 15 minutes left. We still got time for the sex laws.
Oh, we can talk to Kelsi about Tanzania.
Does she want to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Take your shoes off, still.
Let me see. We still got time for the sex laws, the neck, and the
sex
law. We do. It's like weird sex laws in each state, and we've been reading.
Who talks about this?
We've been reading just feels like every episode.
Sex laws.
It's like, for instance, in Louisiana, it's illegal to use fortune telling or astrology or palmistry to settle lovers' quarrels, but necrophilia is legal.
Where?
Louisiana.
Here.
Where do we end off at last time? You remember?
I think we got so caught up with
Sale of sex toys that we did that one.
Yeah.
Flirting is illegal in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Lingerie was
Flirting is illegal in New Jersey?
Yeah.
That's why
I don't think we did New Mexico.
Oh, no, I don't remember saying
No.
that. I don't remember saying that at all.
No, we didn't do New Mexico. So I think we just saw it.
What's in New Mexico?
No, it is allowed.
You know what? We went to a spot. What's that spot right down the street from Istanbul? We went to some comedy over there last night. It was like a hot mic, but it's not. I think that was the last night they gonna do it. But it was some real interesting comedy going on.
From Istanbul?
Down the street from Istanbul. It's this little comedy spot right down the street.
On St. Claude?
Yeah, on St. Claude, right down the street. It's a little room.
A room?
Yeah, like they got. I mean, it's a room. They got an outside area. It looked like they got an upstairs to it. But
you know what always at? Was it always lounge?
I don't know. It was
In
like
the first block off Elysian?
Does it have a courtyard?
Yeah.
I thought I knew what a comedy room.
Yeah, like you walk through the little alleyway.
Yeah, that's.
You go take a little right, and you go into that little.
The place you brought me. Yeah.
Room. Yeah, it was a weird ass room.
They do that weird ass tonight.
Yeah.
Who did the show that last night?
What's the dude's name, man? Real funny dude, though, man. White guy. He got long hair now, but he.
Benjamin Hoffman.
It might have been.
You sound like dry eyes.
Yeah, I think so. No, not him. This dude here. He nice. I think he's from BR though.
White dude from Jeffrey Buck.
Yeah, he funny though. Dude funny though. Yeah, he funny. On all levels. He get down.
Talk to the
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so used to. Okay, Facebook Live. Remember what I told y'all to do. If y'all want me to do that thing that I told y'all to do, y'all gotta put it in the comments so we could get that.
That thing.
If you want that thing to be a part of the show, you gotta let Ike know. So y'all gotta let Ike know.
Yep, try me if you want to. You have to change the games with her. And yeah, make that thing part of the show. Here, there'll be a whole new segment. It'll be that thing every week. Here,
every week.
Make it happen.
That thing.
He's very aggressive.
What's that thing?
I don't know. She must have talked about it when we stepped outside. Must have been when we stepped outside.
You'll have to watch it back tonight.
I dare you. I dare you to make her do that thing.
You don't even know what that thing is.
Yeah, but you know what? I know you. And I'm not with it, whatever that thing is. We got one more song.
Let's check. He didn't run anything out.
Yeah, one more.
Okay. Taking the bangers to take you to your feeling.
First of all, taking the bangers.
Like that.
We talk about them every episode, I feel like, but are they not doing the damn thing, bro?
they are doing these.
It's so soulful.
This ain't even one of the singles. This is just off the album.
And they're just so powerful, and I'm just so blessed and grateful to be able to see them live. You know, I mean, I don't see it.
You ain't see no Tank in the Bang live.
It ain't gonna be free no more.
I know.
And
they deserve it. They
you ain't
so
seen
deserve
no Tank in the
it.
Bang.
They do deserve it.
Talking about she saw Tank in the
They
Bang.
got a show coming up April 28th, I think, for like $50, $5,100, something like that. It's like, okay, it's a charity event, but they deserve all the
they got all
blessings
kind of shows coming up. Oh, speaking of Tank and the Bangers, man, so yesterday was Good Friday.
Good at it.
You know, Tank's aunt is Tina. She was selling fish plates at her house, man. It was this seafood. It was a baked potato with seafood, like shrimp and crab and all kind of sauce and stuff in it. It was delicious.
Where she got that big old potato from, Tina? That thing was.
Why you said potato with a B? The big old potato. Is this a song? We still bootlegging
New Orleans girl.
Oh, this is DJ Morton. But we need to start playing other songs. And we play this
a lot. We play
You an NC dancer like me? Like I challenge anybody in the seat. I'm about to say nigga, but the mic was in front of me. I was like,
this in the seat, Benny. We
I can't say nigga. Niggas.
Nigga, get it out now.
I see you, niggas. Look, in the chat,
go ahead. You know,
in the chat, nigga, I be what?
So they can hear it.
Like my legs don't work with it, but in it, even.
Johnny, in the chat. Yeah. You know, cross your heart on me?
Come on.
That's what that song makes you do.
You know when you get to every girl, they should stink. He said, "What the?"
Turn it up to the people out here too.
That was like a number one dance in New Orleans.
My headphones.
I see you.
Why you put that on with somebody that pull you like this money about to mess with me?
I know.
What? Stupid, I got you. Don't run, stupid.
Is it still raining outside, man? That fucked up our smoke break, yeah.
That's why you're not on the balcony. I was like, why is he inside?
You know, I don't be here for the Facebook Live. That's you, cousin. That's a New Orleans girl. She should look like she's from Africa, but she's not. She's from the East.
I'm all East Beach out here. I'm all East Beach. From that 9. I don't mind dying.
Oh, all right.
She's not. Right. She the only one that don't mind that.
She get on that side.
Gotta make sure we turn it down before we go back on. But can y'all hear the New Orleans girl?
Nobody not talking to us tonight.
Come on.
What y'all out having a good Saturday night or something?
You better talk. You better talk to us. You better talk to us. You better type it up. You better type it up. You can't spell. Use your voice text. You can't spell. Well, use your voice text. I say Sarah ain't gonna know. What you say? Sarah ain't gonna know. Sarah ain't gonna know. What you say?
Oh. No good shoot thing.
Oh.
We almost? Yeah.
I'm trying to think back on. Y'all jamming with us? Look, we having a good time, as always, here in the studio. This is somebody's place of business all other hours, but from 7 to 9 on Saturdays, we do shit like this. I didn't bring no alcohol this time. Usually we be in here getting lit.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe, oh, my
Now y'all got a whole bunch of bottles. Is this one mine? What's this?
No, we ain't got no juice. That's regular water. I mean, not regular water. That's
Regular water.
alkaline water.
Alkaline?
So wait, so what we doing?
What does alkaline do? We all excited. Ooh, alkaline water. We got alkaline water. What is this?
Okay, so ready.
Ready. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Am I on? Hey, I'm on. Hey, y'all, welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show with your host, DC Paul, the slim and tall millennial Arsenio, skinny waist, baby face, deep voice, #1 choice for radio here in the city of New Orleans. We make up our own taglines, and we try to live through them. So, we in the swing of things. I've been swinging my thing this whole episode. I'm going to swing my thing to the left side first.
I hate when he swings his thing over here.
You
Why you gotta swing it? Why you can't just like be running past the baton?
Well, soon I'll be pointing it, but at the moment I'm swinging it. So if I'm swinging it to you.
Hi, y'all. It's me, the one and only unicorn herself, Queen Oshun.
It don't matter what you say with the tag.
Why we don't
you
have
say whatever you
no
want to.
clapping?
I know. Why we don't have no sound effects? We do have sound effects?
Can we get the clap thing?
Can we get some claps?
Oh, okay. All right.
Check under the sofa.
Okay, well, I'm going to swing my thing to the other side. I usually don't only go to the left, but to the right this time. What's your name?
My name is Kelsi Brooks, and I ain't saying I'm hoeing, but I keep the quarters rolling.
Oh, man.
Oh.
We can say that on the radio. Man. Oh, okay.
We're not gonna be in next week.
I be scared we're gonna get canceled every week. That might be the one right there. We've never had that level of inappropriateness on this radio show.
Despicable.
Despicable, ain't it?
Despicable.
They wanted a tagline. I gave a tagline.
Okay.
My bad.
She just visited.
I'm using double entendres swinging my thing because it ain't really my thing, but you just like come out and say it. Like I'm out here in this world.
I jumped off the porch at 13. I was thugging. Like, what?
She out here, you heard me?
Out here rolling corners.
And who else? Right?
Sound like a gang, though. Sound like a gang.
Yeah.
We the ruling quarters.
Off your body.
Off your body. It's your boy, comedian Frank White, one whose voice makes your hair moist.
Hey, funny man Frank White, right?
He got so serious. He got so serious so quickly.
Funny man Frank White. So we were talking about what's going on out here. We still on there, right? Because there's a few more things going on out here, ain't it?
Yeah, we got a lot of things. I got they have a 4-day Patois Human Rights Film Festival.
A what?
It's a 4-day Patois Human Rights Film Festival.
A what?
A 4-day Patois Human Rights Film Festival.
A what? You said a patois? What's patois human rights?
I thought you said pets at first. I was about to say, what? Pets?
The 12th annual edition of the Patois New Orleans International Human Rights Film Festival. It started on April 13th at the Broad Theater, which is amazing, BTW.
Oh, I love the Broad Theater.
They have a lot of documentaries going on. One of my favorite is 10 Years After Katrina. What is wrong with me? Resilience, Recovery, and Reality.
I know you went to public school, but these are not hard words.
You're trying it. I went to Catholic school for 3 years now.
Clearly you didn't finish because you're out here.
I did. My mom was like, you going to public school, so that's why I did.
And that's why.
They have another documentary about Ferguson. A couple of documentaries about Flint too. So if you guys are interested in that, just go to the patoisfilmfestival.org and they'll have more things to show you.
Yeah, man.
Y'all ever notice everybody date everything about Katrina? Man,
Yeah.
shit, that had to be like, that was shit.
Yeah.
That was before Katrina.
Yeah.
I guess who was playing pokeball?
That's pretty much like the best way for a
was-
true New Orleanian to
What?
to
The express
mark
yourself,
their
that's
time.
it. That's how you mark time now. You don't say it was 09, you say, yeah, that was it. That was after Katrina.
Yeah, think about where you was at the time, what school you was doing, at who you was hanging with, what you was into, and for me it's always like pre-Katrina, was I into this?
Exactly.
Man, he took us back real quick. That's what's up, Frank White.
I try to do what I do, and I do it the best way I know how to do it. That's why I do it.
That's a tagline for that ass right there. Just a smooth mofo, boy.
I told you, look,
do you freestyle?
Yeah, sometimes I do what I do.
You got bars? Okay, you know what? We're going to find a beat to put on for him in a minute. And we're going to put him on the spot. We're going to put him on the spot. Okay, but in the meantime, Kelsi, you are what's going on out here, baby? You've been working in Tanzania.
Yes.
For how long now?
For a year and a half, a little bit more than a year and a half. Having a great time out there. There's some beautiful people. It's a beautiful part of the world.
Yeah, girl, the pictures you be uploading. I'm like, man, she's
I know. I want to go to Tanzania.
I want to go to because it's a Zanzibar and what else they got out there in Tanzania. Y'all don't know. It's in Africa, by the way. I know everybody, but tell them about what's in Tanzania.
It's East Africa. It's just south of Kenya. And yes, Zanzibar is 2 hours away from where I live. Just a quick 2-hour boat ride. And
wait. Okay, because we here in New Orleans, if you talk about a 15-minute ride to the West Bank, it's a problem. You're talking about a nice 2-hour boat ride. Just a quick 2-hour boat ride to the Zanzibar. That's how they live in Tanzania?
Yeah, that's how they live in. We just be slow on our own time.
You know, I couldn't do it. I could not. I got to be on time. I got to find me an Uber. They have Uber boats to get to the Zanzibar. I don't have 2 hours to be in the water trying to get to the Zanzibar.
I mean, you can fly, you know.
It's probably expensive.
Yeah.
So what's the food like in Tanzania? I'm curious.
They have some really good food. So they have Swahili food. They speak Swahili, and they have a lot of also a big Indian influence as well. So the food is pretty good.
I never heard of Swahili used to describe food. So I guess the Swahili speaking nations do like a certain type of food. Tell me about it. Is it like because I know injera is the Ethiopian food, but that ain't attached to no language, right? So what's Swahili food?
So Swahili is a culture as
okay,
well. So
Swahili, give it to me.
So this is Zanzibar, Dar es Salaam, those they're on the Swahili coast. We even call that, you know, the Swahili coast or what have you. And there's a lot of good food. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I really miss New Orleans food. But, you know, Zanzibar has some good food. Tanzania has good food.
Describe Zanzibar.
So Zanzibar, actually, there's a part of it that reminds me of the French Quarter here. It's called Stone Town. Zanzibar was actually a very a major port of the East African slave trade. I feel like we don't learn about that in school. We don't know about the East African slave trade. We only hear about the West African slave trade.
Which is true.
Yeah. So it is. There's a lot of history in Zanzibar. There's a lot of history in Tanzania, period. Yeah.
Okay, somebody got to turn something down. But so that's what's up, Kelsi. You always going on out here, right?
I am.
You sure is.
I have a question for my sister, Miss Kelsi.
What you got?
When you first got to Tanzania, how was the cultural shock?
It was real. It was real. It was because it is a city and it is a developing. Well, there's so many different names for it, but it is not. It is a developing country, but it is a city there, and things are just a lot slower. Things are.
Is it more peaceful?
It is very peaceful. It's a very peaceful place to live. But the plane ride is so long. Even the plane ride is 30 hours, y'all. So it just takes
30 hours?
30 hours.
Is it straight?
No, you gotta stop like at least twice.
30 hours.
Yeah, you gotta stop at least twice.
So how long you plan on being there?
You know, as long as the universe allows me.
I know she was gonna name drop the universe.
I mean, the universe always provides. So you know.
That's real, Kelsi. You always going on out here. You made it out, baby.
I did.
We made it. All right, I almost said the N-word on the radio. Are we still on? We still on. So, Frank, what else going on out here, man?
Oh, well, we have another comedian that I forgot to mention, Shotty Feelgood.
Shotty, man. My
Shotty Feelgood.
My second favorite.
Yeah, man. Pretty much, man. Shotty.
Another one. Shervy, then Shotty.
Yeah.
For me, yep.
I don't
Frank somewhere.
I'm not
low.
I'm not going down into that list. Not going down into that list.
I don't mind
Shotty is definitely. I'm just saying, Shotty. I got it. It varies after that, but Shotty kills it. I got a lot of comedians I like, but Shotty definitely kills it. He holding it down. Shotty was one of the first people I really talked to, man, and brought me into comedy. But Shotty Feel Good got a show that he do called Funny Fridays.
Oh yeah.
And he has a comedian called TK coming down. I don't know if y'all know TK. If y'all remember, The Block is Hot. The officer in The Block is Hot.
Oh,
you a hot boy, you on that hot call? Yeah,
okay.
he coming down. Shotty bringing down a lot of big comics.
That's at the Spot on Haynes, huh?
That's the Spot on Haynes. He has Brady, Joker Brady's gonna be there. Comedian Too Loose is gonna be there, and the show is on May 12th. Tickets are $15, and at the door is gonna be $20. He has $100 tables and $150 sofa sections.
Nice.
Show starts at 8. Doors open. Show starts at 9. Doors open at 8. Like I say, Shotty Feel Good, man. If y'all never feel, what do you say? If you never feel good till your Shotty feel good, man.
Shotty is funny,
Shotty definitely is stupid.
He also does church, like you, Sherby and Shotty, or you.
Yeah, Sherby, Blue.
Church stuff.
Y'all do
stuff
church,
like
y'all
you,
do
but
churches too.
I think that's such a that shows range, man. Because I knew I can't do every audience. Even with me doing secular, I can't do every audience. But then to cross over, you know what? Let me switch gears real quick because this man Frank, I used the word can't when we was meeting a few days ago. And he schooled me on like not use, and I should already know this, but
what we did after
reminds
that?
me.
What we did after that?
We did what I said we probably can't do.
All right.
So I'm saying I can't. So let me switch that. I have yet to conquer every audience, but I think it's gonna take even longer for me to conquer that church audience, man. I have a hard time not saying the words on this radio show. So going to the church.
It's not about being in every lane. It's about being in your lane,
True.
Whatever lanes that is that gravitate towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes that slow you down and derail you when you try to keep trying to chase this lane, that lane.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go in front of this crowd and you feel like you're not funny, well, that crowd might not just be for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep pushing. The main thing is be true to yourself with this comedy.
There you go.
And keep it going. And either people gonna rock with you or they ain't gonna rock with you. But at least you know you kept it real. When you be fake and they give you fake love,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? So it ain't real. So you either gotta come real with it. You know what I'm saying? Let that real come through. And
so it basically starts with you saying, you know, I got this, I can do it.
Well, I mean, it's that and just you gotta keep going.
A lot of
you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have doubts. You're gonna doubt yourself.
You gotta
like anything, but you gotta like even when you're scared, doubt be fear. That's all doubt is. Doubt is fear.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta. The best way to overcome fear is just to do it.
Wise words from a millennial, man. That's real.
You know,
that's real.
I do it. The best way I do it, Jeremy. I told you.
Smooth ass. So my thing, man, and I don't mind. Some people say you shouldn't like share your dreams out loud because I don't know, for whatever reason you shouldn't share your dreams. But I've been making it a habit to say this so that when it happens, I can say like I've been saying I was gonna do it, but I want to host my own late night show.
Right.
And I'm calling myself the Millennial Arsenio for a little while now because like I feel like that might be my lane. Like I can do late night, secular, bar, New Orleans type of audiences. Like I do the jazz market on Wednesdays. That's me practicing for the Millennial Arsenio show, the Arsenio Paul show.
We're not gonna use Arsenio though. We're gonna say something else.
I know, because ain't nobody else showing Arsenio no love. I feel like he deserves it.
He need love. He deserves all the love.
And I'm gonna go ahead and take that name and run with it, Millennial Arsenio. I'm waiting for him to contact me and tell me to stop using it. I'm be like, what up, Arsenio? Listen, man, let's talk.
You gonna get that season defense real quick.
You gonna get a clean call now from Arsenio. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, this is Arsenio's people. You know, anybody bringing some news to you, they break down that last sentence in the word. Hi, yeah, this is his people. We're just
But I ain't gonna believe it's them until they put Arsenio on the phone. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I want to hear the whoop 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 whoop. I gotta hear it. I gotta hear the yes. So I think that's pretty much all what's going on out here, right? We can move on to.
We can move on.
Real briefly, we're gonna talk about what's going on. Are you gonna talk about it? I don't want to. What's going on out there?
I feel like it's so heavy out there.
It's so heavy, and then I feel like the show before this probably talked about it. The show
They
before
definitely
that probably
did.
talked about
They
it.
definitely went in. They went all the way in.
A champagne vending machine is coming soon in New Orleans.
Yes, but
That's happy news.
About time.
A champagne vending machine, but you talked about that
I
last week.
talked about that. Yes.
All right, so what's going on out there?
Out there, out here in this world, we got a lot of things going on. I don't want to talk about Trump. I just
Yeah, I don't want
don't.
to either. We're trying to avoid like
The pink face
politics.
assassin.
Right? We try not
Pink face
to.
assassin.
We try not to go so hard because once.
Really, because so many other shows on this station are so heavy, and it's a lot of heavy topics. So like I'm here, to be lighthearted and like to bring a younger, youthful energy to it.
But I do have to say something though, and I didn't want to mention it, but can we say just a rest in peace to Mr. Charlie Murphy?
Why didn't we do that?
Yeah.
Man.
I didn't want to bring it up because it was so sad. You know, I didn't like sad.
You gotta pay respect.
Comedian show, we definitely pay respect,
and
man.
by us being on the show for comedians, I was like,
you should have. Is that what the same co-position is about?
I'm really disappointed you didn't do it earlier.
yeah.
I know. I'm mad at myself, and
I'm mad. I'm so upset with you right now.
Because I know, and I wanted us to talk about our
terrible.
favorite Charlie Murphy things or Charlie Murphy scenes.
She just let me ridicule her. I'm playing with you. She's just
like,
yeah, you're right. I'm such an old person.
Good. You know what else going on out here, man? There's some weird sex laws out there in this country.
What?
I swear to God, there's some weird things happening.
But I can't do nothing.
Like, what did we leave off at last week? You remember?
We were on New
I'm
Mexico.
married. I can do whatever I want.
New Mexico.
Yep.
So in New Mexico, nudity is allowed as long as genitals and female nipples are covered. I feel like that's everywhere, though, right?
But like
Nudity.
someone
That's
said
not
earlier,
nude.
that's
not nude.
Right.
That's not nude.
You're not.
If my genitals, I mean, that's the whole purpose. Like, it's
And
more
female-
nude if my genitals out, but my thighs covered up. That's
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
nude.
not even
That's
at the
just-
nip show.
When nipples are illegal, I think, across the country. That's why burlesque is having a rise, because it's being
I
stripped
mean,
down
don't act
to...
like you ain't been on Bourbon Street.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not legal on Bourbon Street. So, I mean, that's that was New Mexico, right?
Nipples aren't legal on Bourbon Street?
Nipples on legal
Anywhere.
No, you could like.
I
I,
thought
I
this
think
was
it's the whole
nipples on
areola. The whole areola has to be covered.
See, because New Orleans
I love
set
that
you up
word.
with
Say
all
it
this,
again.
with all these dreams that you think you can do stuff other places, but nah,
No, cover that areola. Put a tassel on it. Put some glitter on it. Put some paint on it. Cover that areola.
So they should make a new rule though, because they got women with huge areolas now. They can't show a lot of cleavage with huge areolas. You know, areolas. I just like saying areolas. Go ahead, areolas.
I just want to say, I think that is a little biased towards big-breasted women because, like, the Paisleys, they just don't.
They don't fit.
Paisleys, they don't fit.
What they covering?
They don't fit. Pasties.
So
you got pieces in the extra large.
What's our space?
You got pieces as big as DVDs. I need pieces as big as DVDs.
You got the Magnum. You got the Pasties.
So listen, man, my man Madania Graves from One Social just walked his ass up in here super late. He strutted in all smooth like he running stuff. But you know, he's always here dropping off the One Social Weekly Sound Select. That's a song by a local artist, right?
Yes, it is.
What you got this week, my man?
This week I have my man Mark Latch and Mark Latch Jr. actually, and
Not Mark Latch Senior?
He was
no,
busy.
not Mark Latch Sr. He was busy, man.
Okay, so we got the Junior up here.
Yeah,
That's
we
just
got
good, I guess.
Got the Junior.
What else?
Yeah. Well, I haven't planned, man. So at the break, we'll hear.
Okay, what's the name of the song?
The name of the song is Latch.
His name is Mark Latch, and the song is called Latch?
Yes.
No, correct him.
What
No,
you
we
saying?
ain't gonna correct him? Okay, so we're gonna go with Mark Latch, song called Latch.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know these
It's on there. The name of the song is called Latch, and it's a disclosure song. So he's doing a cover. Yeah.
His name is Mark Latch, and
Yes.
he's doing Latching On to You by Disclosure
Yes, by
and
Disclosure.
Sam Smith. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it's a cover.
So maybe that's what. Yeah, maybe that's what.
Oh, did he do that on purpose? Mark
I don't
Latch?
know, man.
Do a song
I
called
don't
Latch?
know.
So, what was I finna tell you, man? You threw me off with this nonsense you were just
I
talking
don't know
about.
what you got.
What else you got going on, bro?
One of the things I wanted to talk about while we were here tonight was basically some of the events that's going on in the city.
It better be nothing we covered already when you was not here.
No,
What it
man.
is.
No. Well, one of the things I wanted to talk about was passing on. I don't
We talked about it already.
You
So
talk-
what
you
else
talked
you got?
about passing on?
Clearly you weren't listening.
Okay,
What else you got?
okay. And also I wanted to talk about the dinner that
Dinner and comedy. We talked about it already.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
You should talk about it.
Yeah.
Go on, tell me more.
You should talk about it more. Miss Lydia is doing a dinner to talk about basically
Lydia Nichols?
Miss Lydia Nichols.
Oh,
Yes.
is it the one that's tomorrow?
Yes. That's the one that's tomorrow.
Talk about it. About Bag of Ants.
Yep. About Bag of Ants and how, all of a sudden this whole Arnold Palmer drink is going viral now. Well, not now, but he was actually the caddy for Arnold Palmer. Yep.
What's his name, man? Let's, come on, Lydia. I'm on your Facebook page trying to find it, baby. You ain't posted it. I'm going to.
Yeah. No. Are you going?
I'm going. Mm-hmm.
I'll be there too.
I think it was a real dope concept. So she's paying homage to the caddy.
Yes, the original creator of the Arnold Palmer.
Right. If you know who Arnold Palmer, the guy was, he was a famous golfer. He won so many amount of Masters or whatever. So like when he won his last Masters as well, like his signature drink, the Arnold Palmer, became famous. It was a mixture of 1 part sweet tea, 1 part lemonade.
Yep.
But he didn't make it up because he had a little black caddy. His name was something like Bag of Vance. It wasn't Bag of Vance.
It wasn't Bag of Vance.
It wasn't Bag of Vance, but like he was the black caddy for this man, and he was the one who was always making him these 1 part lemonade, 1 part sweet tea. So Lydia Nichols is tomorrow. She's devoting her Easter to like paying this man homage. We're gonna rename the drink whatever his name is. It's Shaquille Sunflower or something that was real woke. But we're gonna call it that from now on.
And I really think everyone should go and check it out because
I'm looking for the Facebook thing.
And that's like my favorite drink, man. I gotta know the name of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to
can't
find
be
it,
lost.
man.
You know what I'm saying? I can't say all the Palmer.
Well, we're gonna
give me a little caddy. Let me get a caddy.
Yes, we're gonna rename it. But I think so Lydia does a lot of events that I don't want to say. That really wakes people up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's addressing the issue exactly.
I'm gonna have her here real soon because she, if I could just spit a little bit of what Lydia, who she is, what she did.
Right.
She went to for Cuba for a while. She's been studying how the sugar industry and how it relates to black people all over the world. So like they're selling and manufacturing sugar from canes in Cuba with black people, and then she possibly went to Africa to talk about it. I wish she was here to talk more.
She's also a curator too.
She's a curator, talented, beautiful,
very, very talented curator.
And she's gonna be on this show real soon. Okay, so it's not a dinner, it's a brunch and a seance.
Yes.
And the man's name is Nat Iron Man Avery. So it's a brunch and a seance. She's playing with the seance. She's got a sense of humor.
So what are we calling the drink? Because I really want to start calling it.
I
think we should need to call it the
Iron Man Avery.
Yeah,
the
Nat Iron Man Avery.
That's a long name. Can I just call it the Iron Man?
The Iron Man. That's a good idea for it. She says that's.
Go ahead, don't give me 10% or whatever we make on this.
Can we add a little gin in that?
I feel like that's an invite-only event though. She don't have because at her house.
Yeah, well, but if you go to the event on Facebook, you can go ahead and get the information for it and get your invite.
It's a private event. I'm looking at the Facebook page now.
Yeah, I mean, but it's posted, so you can go to it and get the.
I mean, Lydia, she's got a big heart. She loves people of color.
Yep.
Hey, I'm in.
Okay, so
I'm there. I'm clearly in now. You know, she loves people of color. I mean.
Oh man, so she has this picture for it. Let me just read her description because there's a picture of Nat Iron Man Avery standing next to Arnold Palmer, and it says, Nat Iron Man Avery cradles a Chesterfield cigarette between his index and middle finger as he stares at the 18th hole, prepared for professional golf player Arnold Palmer to take the shot that will win him his 4th and final Masters. In his 11 years as Palmer's caddy, Avery has picked out the right clubs for him to use for each shot, calculated the angle for which Palmer should aim and swing, and perhaps most importantly, provided him with the beverage that fueled his career, that has since been emblazoned, the Arnold Palmer. So that's what it is, man. She said, in true white supremacist fashion, Avery receives no credit. So the drink, after all, is most commonly referred to as the Arnold Palmer. But please join her the morning of April 16th. We will invoke the spirit of Nat Iron Man Avery and possibly other Nats like Turner and other Averys like Suge. She said that.
That's where the seance part comes into play.
But she don't know real voodoo. She just playing. She ain't gonna invoke no spirits. But I'll be there. I'm gonna report on it. I'm gonna report on it next Saturday. I'm gonna let you know how it went.
See, behind every great white person, there's a black man or black woman.
And I know she was correct you. You do it yourself.
I'm trying to talk slow, but she was so ready.
Slow
down. But behind, I lost my train of thought.
Behind every we just cultural appropriation.
The brother man is not another man or the other man.
True.
I can't.
If he was your brother man,
Stay woke.
Stay woke.
Don't go to sleep.
We're gonna go to break, y'all. Don't go to sleep because we're gonna be here in 5 minutes or less. This is the Misbelief Radio Show with your boy DC Paul and friends. When we come back, we're gonna talk about these weird sex laws in the country. And
more about areolas.
And more about it. We're gonna name drop areolas at least 5 times in the next hour. So stay tuned. This is Latch.
Yeah, this is Latch.
Disclosure?
Yeah, it's one of the ones. Like Disclosure.
I'm latching on to you?
It's way better.
Yes, the Sam Smith one.
Okay, I hear it. I hear it.
So you like that?
I hear it.
Huh.
I hear it. What about, I'm going to mention that next Saturday is your show.
Yeah, it's next.
You going to be here 7 or before?
Well, actually, I was trying to come for the 8 o'clock from 8 to 9.
So you want to do this?
And when you threw me on, you kind of caught me off guard.
You mean for tonight?
Yeah. Well, next week I'm coming early. This night I was from 8 to 9.
Why you was at Pass It On?
Yeah.
Tell them about Pass It On, man.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all need to check out Alphonse and Io over there at Pass It On at the John Mitchell Center. It'll be going all the way to 11 o'clock. So if you guys are poets, artists, visual artists, rappers, whatever you have, if you have something to say, you need to check out Pass It On over there at John Mitchell.
And cut.
And cut.
Hey man, give us a call, 504-260-9265.
Yeah.
Fucks with us. We having fun here in the studio, man. Frank White is funny as shit, man. Got us laughing
Give
hard.
us a call on 102. Big Black.
How you like that song?
I didn't recognize it as Latch before, but I hear it now. We're turning it up so they can hear it too.
So this dude is a
I wish you would have took it a key, half key up.
All right. You turned it up?
You know.
Turned it up.
I mean, it's on.
So this dude is a gospel singer. Born and raised in New Orleans, left, went to Dallas, came back, and
Mark Latch? I never heard of
well,
him.
actually, it's Mark. It's not. I was saying Latch, like Latch Disclosure, but I couldn't correct it because it was on air.
No, you could have known.
Okay.
Definitely.
It's ECHOLE.
Echols. Mark Echols.
Echols. Yeah.
Okay. Now that sounds
Mark
good.
Echols?
Like a name I know.
Like the
Junior.
That's what it
Mark
sounds like.
Mark Echols, he kind of tall, what kind of short?
ECHOL.
I hope I take him serious.
He got a family slim.
See?
I know Mark Echols, man.
No.
What up, Ecky? Little Eck, man. Little Eck, man. Me and Eck used to go to the park and never make it there.
We used to go to the park and never make it.
Yeah, man, all the time, man. I know that dude, man. He red, but he dark skinned. I know that boy, man.
Okay.
He red, but he dark skinned. He played quarterback, but he was a safety.
You got one more. You know how to play one more time.
We do.
You got another one?
Yeah. It'll kill
I
time.
just
You
want to
have
tell you
another
that
song?
I'm excited
You do?
about my new
Okay.
You can keep it running if you want to.
Okay. Let's go get cigarette. If it ain't raining no more. Tag on,
Nigga, it was
got
pouring
45 minutes.
down. It was pouring down.
Just now?
Yeah.
Sit down. You'll just get
No,
off that cold.
not. I'm saying when I came here, you didn't see me.
If it's raining
What it
out
look like?
there,
I came wet like a mother.
What it look like?
Oh, it's dark as fuck. I can't see.
I'm not playing with you. If it's raining, bring your ass back inside. I just nursed you back down.
He was 6.
Having
And
all those
hard-headed.
waters.
You know what? Look, they hot, but
I see.
your friend.
Oh, sorry. My friend?
Yeah, the guy with the hat. The red hat?
Probably not. Oh, no.
Oh.
He's not coming.
Oh. You got it? You opened it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have to Facebook remind me to bring you issue Saturday. Thank you.
Your issue. She got your issue? Yeah, she gonna get
I listen. Y'all know I deliver things to people. Y'all know I'm a healer. A
I'm
worker.
trying to get my issue. What up?
A worker. A majestic being of all things great. Okay? You got some things going on. I told y'all better tell Ike to let me through. Give us a little occult hour. No, we might not make it. we might not make it. But it's not taking commercials. We got a lot of space. So, and I don't know what's going on with me today. I don't think
I talked about one of my upcoming projects.
So why you didn't say that?
I don't know.
What is wrong with you? And you also didn't tell these people you're out here slinging this fabric.
I am out here slinging this fabric. Holla at your girl. I sling black fabric, African fabric. Straight from Tanzania.
And I just thought about it.
Is it not your girl? I got some.
Okay. You got the swag. No. We don't carry cash. You got the swag. I have curtains and all. And FYI, United Airlines, I canceled my flight to Canada in June because y'all was doing these people out here wrong. You're not going to get my money. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and fly with Delta. And you let me fly first class. So let me tell you about y'all
That's your whole first class chick out.
Okay. Let me tell y'all about y'all styles, United Airlines, and the way you treating people out here, people's colors.
We don't appreciate it.
At all. At all. And I gotta hurry up and learn this French. And I'm not nowhere near ready for this excursion, but I have to go.
You know, they say French is gonna be the #1 spoken language in the world by 2020.
I know. And everybody's sleeping on it because they think Spanish is the wave. Oh, my daddy's watching. Hi, Father.
Oh, hey, Shannon.
And Shannon's watching. Hey, Shannon. I love having people watch me. I was very...
You like having them watch you?
Yeah, oh, here he comes. It's almost over. Pick up, like, turn and come. They was running because they want to smoke a cigarette.
I ain't even get to hit it.
Because they want to smoke a cigarette. They want to be outside, yeah? Kelsi has some special.
Yeah, but tell Madania we need him to come back. Then we back? We back, y'all. Welcome to the Misbelief Radio Show here on WBOK 1230 AM. I'm your host, DC Paul. Coming down with. I'm your host, DC Paul. And we just having a good time here for episode 9. I'm going to stop swinging my thing. I'm just going to politely gesture toward my left side.
Thank you. I'm a lady. I'm a lady. I don't know what he was doing, but I'm a lady.
You don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. Hi, everyone. It's the majestic queen herself. The one behind every potion and remedy. Oshun.
All right. Potions and remedies?
Don't I be healing them?
She made me a little something.
Oh, okay.
It was
Tell them how I got you right.
Some type of cilantro ginger lemonade. She just be mixing up with right. And as you see, I'm still sniffling.
No. Tell them how I got you right.
It put me to sleep, but I mean, so does Jack Daniel's honey. And you know, so it's not like she made up something special.
My elixir.
But as I politely gesture to my right side.
My name is Kelsi, and I'm that queen goddess being who keep a Venus.
All right,
Okay,
Kelsi.
Yeah, I heard that. And then to Kelsi's right, who we got?
Comedian Frank White. I lost my train of thought.
Oh. That's because my man Madania Graves just came in the studio. Close that door, man. We got feedback. There we go. And so Madania from One Social, one of the coolest dudes I know. And I don't know a lot of cool people clearly, but so next week he is going to be taking over, kind of sort of. We're gonna let him have an extended whole segment to talk about music. You're gonna preview an album from Devontae, am I correct?
Yep, we're gonna do a few tracks from Devontae's a local artist, local hip hop artist.
Yeah, he's releasing his album. Is it on the 22nd? Is the release date?
Mm-hmm.
So then he's gonna be here in the studio previewing and talking about his process and some of the tracks.
Yep, and then after that we're gonna turn up at the New Orleans Jazz Market for the day party.
Yeah, the day party happening right now, ain't it?
Well, no, not right now. Not right now.
Every
Next
Saturday,
week.
it's next week.
I was looking at that
It starts
moment.
at like 2, and it'll still be going when we on the air, and it's still going after we off the air, right? Yeah, so the Jazz Market on the corner of OC Hill and
That's a
NLP.
day party.
It's a whole
It's a
whole day party.
It actually starts from 3 all the way to 11.
Mm-hmm.
That's a get up and go to sleep.
And I heard it be lit. I ain't been yet because Saturdays be so rough, but yeah, I heard it be lit. Kelsi, what else going on out here, baby? You have something you want to talk about?
Yes, I wanted to talk about a film that I am doing in Tanzania with a wonderful group of people. It is a documentary called 1,000 Needles, and it talks specifically about women's reproductive health issues through the lens of chronic pelvic pain.
Ooh, okay.
It was too much fun. It was too much fun.
Oh my.
You gotta write it down on the paper and share.
Right.
Pop up with that.
You should have whispered that in my ear before you just pop it on me. Like, wait.
This is about the
chronic pelvic pain. That's gonna be a whole movie.
Yes. It is a wonderful documentary.
Do you have enough to fill 2 hours worth of time about that topic right there?
It's a short, but yes, there's more than enough time for.
Really?
Yes.
Your pelvis.
Yes. Yes, and that's why, and that is exactly why we are creating this documentary, because more people need to be aware, brothers and sisters.
Did you bring this up on purpose because you know I'm childish and inappropriate and I can't handle it?
It sounds like an infomercial. Are you suffering with chronic pelvic pains? Do you want to go but can't?
I feel like you talk at me on purpose, trying to test like how mature I am. Not very.
Didn't it just hurt when you say it though? Like it hurts right there. Like whenever somebody talks about something like it hurt, it's like pelvic. That's painful. That's you don't just surprise somebody with that.
But you know,
we don't like there's nothing about women. It can be simple. We don't know.
Our core team is 4 people. I'm working with some amazing dynamic people, y'all. 3 of us are women, and we have 1 man who is our wonderful cinematographer, and like he cringes. It's really hard for him to film.
I bet.
And it just makes me remember that like men, like women are so strong. We so strong. We so much.
Men still tiptoe around our issues. Though.
Exactly.
They really do.
They really do.
Men still tiptoe around our issues. We can't. We can't.
Strong.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot to deal with.
It's a lot, but you got to realize to love us is to love all of us. Like we should be able to have open conversations with you about certain things.
Women's so strong that that's why I be feeling like when I'm at a parade, a girl should put me on a hush. Y'all just strong like that.
Here's the thing, though. You want us to have open and honest conversation, but every time I bring up my testes, you want to cut me off, and you know I.
Oh my God! He directed his testes my way.
Oh, why? That's always issue. Okay, so let that be a topic of conversation.
Wait a second. That's a valid question. Like, niggas, why?
Yes.
First of all, I do not cut off the testes.
No, you better not cut these testes off. I do not,
because let's talk about the time that we were in Chicago, right? And I texted DC and I was like, I need you to go to the store for me to get some lady things, right? So he's in the middle of Kmart for like an hour and a half going, I don't know which one she want. I had to look.
Because I don't know if she's having a light day.
I just say buy the big ones and they can cut them.
If you don't give him no information, I don't support that. But you guys out here bad.
I sent him a photograph.
Like, is she having a light day? Does she want to smell like summer rain? Summer rain was a really good cartoon.
You can't go wrong. Just buy the biggest ones, and then if she don't like them, she can cut them.
No, yes,
Now with my scissors,
I just you buy a pair of scissors and get the biggest ones. What's the biggest ones you got? I want extra wings. I want G57.
No. So apparently they got the plug'ems and the hug'ems. So
No.
I don't know which one.
First of all, he wants to get extra things, and then he asking questions.
I was like, you need a spray too?
I'm like,
I get you a spray too if you want the spray to come with it.
Call up. Are you itching too?
And we went through anything else? I was like, come on, I just need you to come on home and just bring me my package.
That's the first time I learned about vagina wipes. Vagina wipes are an actual thing if you ain't know. Vagina wipes.
He loves saying that.
Men talk about that like it's drug talk. Like whenever we talk to women on our phone, it's like, so you said you wanted it.
Exactly, it get real mumbly.
No, but no. So I learned about the vagina wipes, right? The vagina wipes, if you don't know, Summer's Eve, Massengill, and Vagistat, they all make a version of the vagina wipe.
There you go.
Right, but also Walmart, Dollar General, Winn-Dixie, they also make a store brand of the vagina wipe. And they
if she use store brand on her vagina, I don't want it.
What?
It works.
She got a family. She got a
family dollar vagina.
No, what you call it? What do you call it?
We're not doing it.
Yes, we are.
Save a lot.
I'm gonna take the mic.
I'm just saying.
Talking about women's vaginas like that.
They were just as
I
good.
can talk about the
as
vagina. I
same
came from a
ingredient
vagina.
As all the expensive vaginas.
Since I came from the vagina, I made my name up.
That's all I'm saying.
We don't need name brand vaginas. Thank you.
Exactly. Kelsi,
You
stop it. Stop saying these things. Thrift store vaginas?
Really?
What do you name
I just feel like the vagina is the most precious item. You should cherish it.
Can you use second-hand vagina?
No, you can't.
When you talk about thrift store vagina, why?
Yeah.
Okay, this show's going off the rails.
I'm giving up to the vaginas and y'all. You give me cheap with your vagina.
Okay, all right. Let me take it back. You take something like great value vagina. I feel like it's gonna be cancer.
Great value. That's what I said. That's what I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get it out. Great value vagina.
All right, so we got 30 minutes left in this segment, y'all. And we're just trying not to be canceled. That's all we're trying to do. So we played New Orleans Girl by P.J. Morton after we played Eggs Over Easy by Tank and the Bangas. We also played Latch by Mark Echols.
Yes.
Mark Echols Jr. Talented, real talented. I want some more music by him in my rotation, so give us a moment, Donnie.
I got you.
And after that, we played Sunrise by Yahjah. But we got 30 more minutes. You know what? We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna cue up that neck. It should be in the folder called Neck 3. My homie Martin Bass Bradford. Usually he's here. He gives somebody some much deserved neck. If you're from New Orleans, you went to high school in New Orleans, you know you do something stupid, say something stupid, somebody's obligated to give you some neck. And it just slaps you.
Let me tell you something. Neck, you just can't walk up and give somebody a neck.
Well, you barely have a neck, so you're right.
Get him!
Somebody slaughtered you. Open chest shirt. Two comedians. Boy, trying to work in the post office rubber band.
Okay.
Well, Justin Parrish will fire you in them Chewy dreads, boy.
I can't.
Boy, you got laid on.
No, I go girlfriend
Laid
work at
on
the post
facial
office.
hair.
We not doing that. She got the rubber bands on. We not gonna do that.
Okay, so you made post office joke.
I worked in the post office. That's how I know. That's post office rubber bands. I know what that is. I know that. Look at the wrist. Look at the finger there. I worked in the post office. Girl, I was a carrier BR. I know that.
All
You probably had junk mail today.
Oh, he said you got multiple packets.
All right, so my homie Martin Bass Bradford, he's a host of the Fly with Bass podcast. He's normally my angry woke man here on the show, but at the moment he is in the closing weekend of Tennessee Williams' Sweet Bird of Youth, produced by Southern Rip Theater and presented at Loyola Theater.
Please go support him.
Yeah, man, it was good. He had on them TLC So I Creep.
So I Creep pants.
Pajama pants.
Me and DC looking like, why these pants look familiar?
And why he got to wear them pants throughout the whole first half? I'm like, they put him in some clothes, bruh. He plays a gigolo, so like a lot of it, he just in there with the sexy pants on. I'm like, all right, Martin, I get it. He's sleeping satin pants, whatever.
He had to get swole for that role. He was lifting. He was pumping it up.
He was lifting while he was learning lines. That boy's dedicated. But he normally gives somebody some neck every week, and then since he's been gone, he's been pre-recording his neck and sending it to us. That's dedication. Mm-hmm. So last week we almost didn't have enough time to play his whole neck because that neck was like a good 13 minutes long, and
that neck was long.
Somebody needed some neck. But this week we're gonna get him out the way early, not out the way. We're gonna give him to you guys. Turn it up so they can hear it. You good on battery?
I don't get no I ain't getting no battery message.
Ooh. Madania.
Can you drop your whoever in the building? I like how he got the music playing.
He always do that.
He's so much better than us at this.
We be freestyling. He be playing. He come with his book.
We can say balls. You can't hear it?
Anybody that we feel like just needs to get a good shaking, a good knockdown, for saying something or doing something absolutely absurd, abhorrent, stupid, disrespectful, any adjectives you could put in that box. We give them a nice good dunk into the waters of Lake Nekatonka. You feel me? Thought that was gonna be nice, huh? But I'm not gonna go there because there's somebody more personally that really grinds my gears, really feels like he needs to have a whole neck-tastic. I can't believe it's not knuckles, front palm strike to the bottom of the hairline region. And I'm talking about John Ridley. For people that don't know who John Ridley is, he's this Oscar-winning black writer who wrote 12 Years a Slave, won awards for it, got accolades for it, much deserved accolades for it, and you know, he's a cat everybody was well respected. Of course, his next project is Gorilla, and that's what everybody's been excited for. I mean, he's gonna make this miniseries on Showtime dealing with the women of the black resistance movement in Britain. So it's like some Black Panther type stuff, but in Britain. I mean, it seemed like something. You get the write up 12 Years a Slave to come and write something about the black resistance movement in Britain to get shed light on black women and black people just getting it in. It's like, I'm all on board. I'm all on board, you feel me? And then it comes out that the main character of this here miniseries is Frida Pinto, an Indian woman. The main point of view of the black resistance, and us as an audience member watching this and having the empathy and having a full scope of narrative is coming from the point of view and lens of an Indian woman instead of the black women that were actually there. When you talk about like the erasure of black women in media, and most times black women don't get really good roles, don't get really good opportunities, don't get a lot. You get a perfect opportunity to put black women on, and when you look at the black women, the black characters that you have on here that are women, they're not even getting much shine. I think the biggest shine and one of them get is she's a snitch. She's a snitch. So I'm saying, so the women that you put in there is not even in the most positive light. And we look at any movement, every freaking movement dealing with black people, usually the black women were very integral, if not the ones that started it, if not at the forefront, if not taking the bruises right with the black men. So there's no way in the world, no way in hell that you're going to tell a story about any black resistance movement in any freaking country and not put black women right up there with black men at the forefront fighting for our freaking freedoms. This was supposed to be a Hidden Figures moment, and you really gave us Hidden Fences. More like Hidden Hijab. Hope that ain't racist. And then we look at the reason that he's saying that he went with this route is because he himself is in an interracial relationship with an Asian woman, and because of the stuff that they go through in their interracial relationship, he wanted to put an interracial relationship on the forefront of this miniseries. So I'm like, one, if you want a woman to be a main character, great. Make it a black woman. It's about the black resistance. I know there are other races in the black resistance, but this is what the black resistance. How about you make the dude something else? I mean, there's more than likely 50, 60 other dudes in this freaking movie that have big time roles. So making her husband or her dude of another descent, that wouldn't been as troubling, because at least you have the main character, a black woman. At least. And then the fact that you did it all for the nookie, the what? Come on, son. Interviews was asking. It was like, what's the deal? And some people in the cast was like, well, how did you know if there were women in the resistance? And of course they shut him down and was like, dude, my mother was in it, my grandmother was in it, we had family that was in it, women that were in it. So don't tell us that we tripping, that we crazy. And when you look at the whole scheme, the whole spectrum of you, a black man with the power to really put people in good positions, and you don't even use that power in the correct way, and you're not even honoring the actual history. And the reason you're not honoring the actual history is because your fried chicken leg is all caught up in the buku got pan. You know what that gets you, Mr. John Ridley, Amadi Morphin Jeffrey, the giraffe-sponsored ride on the laptop sword. Yeah, that was the theme of Power Rangers. And you know I don't care because I'm a freaking millennial. You heard me? Shoot. Y'all stop doing this to our women, bruh. We already go through enough, man.
Nigga, keep turning so the wall.
Boy, Mr. Fast, man. I'm out here now. Shout out to TheMisbelief. Shit.
And that was my man Martin Bats Bradford from the Fly with Bats podcast. Follow him at Mr. Bats. That's MISTR, the whole word. Mr. Bats on everything, really. Check him out, man. That boy's so woke, man. I can imagine him recording that thing. And I'm mad that he didn't figure out. Full throttle. Yeah, ain't he?
He woke so much.
He figured out how to put that background music. You trying to outshine me, huh, Morton? Teach me how to use background music, son. You got all of the audio tricks going. So in our last 20 minutes of the Misbelief radio show, man, we're going to get some of these sex laws out the way before we get our Sankofa session going. Because there's some interesting things that are illegal sexually around the world, right? Like, for instance, did you know that in New York, adultery is illegal?
Huh?
That's crazy.
How? Right? How you enforce that? No comment.
Is how we all looking like?
Like what?
In North Carolina, also adultery is illegal.
How much time you catch what?
They don't give us all that. And so is pretending to be married in order to share a hotel room. It's illegal in North Carolina.
Wow.
Well, there goes my weekend
So
plans.
what does that mean? Like, would you get a discount if you and your married partner check into a hotel room, and if you lie about it, you get taken to jail?
I wonder if it was illegal at one point in time for a man and a woman to share a hotel room if they weren't married.
Right. And they just never changed it.
Maybe that's what it is. That's okay. Well, actually.
Yeah, I think a lot of these laws may be still on the books from...
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I'll be highlighting.
Still on the books.
Like, for instance, in North Dakota, it was illegal to swim naked in the Red River between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. It's in Fargo, North Dakota. It's against the law to fail to confine a dog or cat in heat in Grand Forks, North Dakota. So if your dog or your cat is in heat, you got to put them up somewhere. They can't be throwing that thing all around the neighborhood.
Throwing that thing.
Throwing that thing all around the
Throwing
neighborhood.
that thing. Sound like you got a funky guitar.
Stay tuned for my new single, Throwing That Thing. Swinging that thing.
Swinging it.
And with his second hit single.
Swinging that thing. Okay, in Ohio, no person shall solicit sex from another of the same gender if it offends the second person.
Now that's it. That's the one that just steams me up.
Well, that's kind of okay. I kind of get that one. Like,
if it offends the.
Well, no, that should be anybody of any sex. But that should be illegal, though. It shouldn't be illegal. You shoot your shot. If she don't like it, what you gonna do? Go to jail?
Or if he don't like it.
Well, yeah, because y'all aggressive nowadays.
Mm-hmm. What? I like an aggressive
First of all, I just want to say
I like an aggressive one.
I don't. Cause some
you said that.
I don't like aggressive women.
You said it, Madania, but we had a speed dating event and you ain't show up. You was talking all that talk about how you was for a good woman.
What are you talking about? I was sitting on a tour.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Touche. I forget you be having other things.
But I do like aggressive women, though.
Why? I wonder why.
Say, man, I'm a big dude.
Alpha man.
I'm a big dude, but sometimes I like being thrown around.
All right, you know what?
I'm just saying, hey, that's
I
don't like.
You don't like
I don't want no aggressive woman.
Come on,
Let me tell you something. They're working out too much nowadays, and they're stronger than you. And aggressive woman go ahead on because I had an aggressive woman trying to grab me by my wrist, and you don't feel helpless until the woman grab you by your wrist and you can't get out of it. That's when I was like, that's aggressive. That's aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that. I don't want that in my life. That's not what I want to be a part of. I don't want an aggressive relationship.
That's real. I understand it.
Because I'm a shoot.
So you mean aggressive like
I'm a shoot.
Like
I'm a shoot. I'm gonna lay out. You go on. I ain't gonna kill him and hit him. Bow. Go on. You can calm down.
You know.
It's jokes.
It's jokes. Hey, FCC, it's just jokes.
Just jokes.
But
not everybody can handle an aggressive woman.
Boom.
Let's just
not everybody can handle an
aggressive
person.
I can handle an aggressive woman.
An aggressive person, because like people just don't like aggression nowadays. I guess whatever.
Yeah, let me give you a few people that was aggressive. Ike Turner.
Okay.
That's aggressive. I just want to point that out. Women just have this double standard when they want to have it about what it is and what it ain't. Take out the trash, man thing. Run the office, it's everybody thing. That's just how. That's not right. It's not right.
What? First of all,
aggressive woman, okay. Ike Turner. What's wrong with my writing? That is the problem.
Oh my goodness.
That's I'm saying. I was talking about a woman grabbing me up, and it's like some men can't handle that. Well, it's the same thing.
Well, but you know what though? Physical violence. Ways.
Yeah, y'all talk about throwing hot grease on somebody, and it's applauded.
We'll take turn.
There's nothing wrong with a little pressure on the neck, okay?
Oh man, all right. You know what? Oh man, a little pressure on the neck. That's how you get
consensual pressure.
Consensual
pressure on the neck. Have a safe word.
And not too much.
That's safe word.
Did we talk about safe words?
I don't do safety.
Because
well,
man,
don't cough around me. These new pills that came out and they just think they Superman. I can't be touched now.
A show full of comedians and artists and everybody just.
Oh, he said
Mercury's in retrograde and Venus.
All right, so we're moving forward. Oklahoma. It is illegal for the owner of a bar to allow anyone inside to engage in acts or simulated acts of sexual intercourse, masturbation, sodomy, bestiality, oral copulation, flagellation, or any sexual acts which are otherwise prohibited by the law. No simulated intercourse or animal sex in Oklahoma. Now, hold on, tell you, because that would be a problem here in Louisiana. Now, we all grew up on these high school dances where everybody was like, it was nuts to butt. It was nuts to butt all night. Right? I can say nuts to butt.
Nuts to butt?
Yeah.
Right?
I think Oklahoma just don't want us to have no fun.
So you down with nuts the butt?
Nuts the butt.
Look, my mama
Everybody in the city do
I'm
the
not
nuts
down
the
with
butt.
that.
Do the nuts the butt. I got a nut.
Frank White's in here freestyling off the nuts. We're gonna take one more break before we close it out with our Sankofa session. What song you got for us, man? You gonna tell us on the
Play nut on their butt.
What you playing, Aaron?
Sunrise, right?
No, we played Sunrise already. You tuned into the Misbelief Radio Show. This is your host, DC Paul, and to my left.
The one and only, the wonderful Oshun.
And to my right.
Madania Grace and One Social.
And?
Kelsi Brooks. I'm that queen goddess being who keep them feeding.
All right, and?
Comedian Frank White. That's comedian. That's Frank. And then that's White.
And you tuned into the Misbelief Radio Show on WBOK 1230 AM. We're going to play a song real quick. Play two songs, actually. Then we're going to come back and close it out with something smooth. This is I Thought I Was the One.
Until you believe
it. You know what?
Yo, that was fun.
That was funny.
That was funny, bro.
Step out?
Yeah.
When we have a women's only show, we're going to show y'all. We're going to show y'all
that was funny.
I
That would
agree.
be
And we
sexist.
talk about all the chronic pelvic pain we want.
That would be sexist.
Chronic pelvic pain all day. The whole
There's a
show.
rule against that.
You won't come? Well, you can't come outside.
He can come.
No, you can go to the second room if something happens in the second room. They in there.
Yeah, you should go to the second one.
You can definitely give us a break.
Yeah. The women stay holding it down for everybody.
We found.
Yes.
See, you found it?
All right. Oh, exactly right. That's fun.
Round two. I seen. No. Oh.
See, bro, you be fucking me up now.
Oh, but I mean, wait.
Bro, alright, give it up. They're about to end.
A pretty and fine.
Oh, yeah, that's
Y'all be so good. And it's hard because you can feel it while it's happening.
Yep.
Oh, what's that talking about?
We back up in this thing. 10 minutes left. Hey, Facebook Live. Thank y'all for staying tuned in throughout the whole thing. And we are back. We are back on the Misbelief Radio Show. What's happening, y'all? You tuned in to WBOK, 12:30 a.m. with your boy DC Paul, the slim and tall, millennial Arsenio, skinny waist, baby face, deep voice, #1 choice for black talk radio in the city of New Orleans. That's a long ass tagline, right? I think that's short. Okay. Millennial Arsenio. We're going to go with that. And since I can't swing my thing no more, they're trying to constrict where my thing goes. I'm just going to point. Who's to my left side?
Don't try me. Hi, everyone. It's your favorite sidekick, the one and only Oshun.
All right. That was short and sweet, much like you. And to my right, who we got?
It's Madania Graves with One Social.
What up, Madania? Cool ass mofo?
I'm chilling, man. I like to be cool.
I can see.
What's up?
And to your right, who's that?
Kelsi Brooks, Queen Goddess being, keep them beaming.
Oh, I like your Afrocentric glad today. You're doing it.
I am.
And then who else we got in the studio with us?
Comedian Frank White, owner, creator of Dinner and Comedy.
Yeah, man, catch him this once a month to catch it. It's that what? He's funny. funny dude. So we got 9 minutes left here in this episode 9. It's been going pretty good, man. We had some laughs.
We did.
We had some education.
Yeah.
We talked about some spiritual stuff and some planets being in retrograde. Right?
I need you to get it together.
When you start making up words, it's hard for me to catch on.
I didn't make that up.
Somebody made it up. Somebody made it up. So we ready for the Sankofa session, baby?
We always ready to.
I don't know if we're always ready, but we're ready right now.
To bring it back down.
Yeah. So what we do in the Sankofa session, we usually end it where we us as millennials, we take a look back at something or somebody from a different generation that did something that we can meditate on and it helped us become the degenerates that we are today, right? The horrible, horrible people that sit before you. So what are we Sankofing on today?
Today we will talk about the great Mr. Ellis Marsalis Sr.
Oh.
He was the patriarch of the renowned Marsalis musical family that includes his son, Ellis Marsalis Jr., his grandsons, Wynton, Branford, Delfoy, and Jason. He married Miss Florence Robinson Marsalis and also has a daughter, Miss Yvette Marsalis. In 1943, Mr. Marsalis converted a barn on the shore of the Mississippi River into the Marsalis Motel. It created an African-American well space, if you will, for people who were not allowed, people like us who were not allowed to stay at white-only establishments under the Jim Crow segregation laws. The hotel provided accommodations for a whole bunch of celebrities and famous people that we know and cherish, like Ray Charles, Cap Calloway, Miss Etta James, Miss Dinah Washington, who's one of my favorite singers. Mr. Marsalis was the first black businessman to obtain an Exxon franchise in the state of Louisiana, co-owning it with Mr. William Wicker. It was located right there on Claiborne, Louisiana Avenue. He was also the first black businessman to successfully own something in Jefferson Parish as well. Ironically, after the Civil Rights Movement, they actually started slowing down in business because black people were allowed to stay in more motels than hotels in the city. So they ended up tearing down the motel in 1986. But in 2015, Jefferson Parish decided to make it an historical landmark site, and they have a plaque where the hotel is today.
All right.
And that is all I have for you today on Mr. Marsalis.
Nice. Thank you, Oshun.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much. So 5 minutes left, man. What you gonna close on, Frank? Give us something. Give us something to close on, man. Besides, check you out once a month at Dinner and Comedy. We can follow you at comedian_Frank White.
Come on
Instagram, right? Comedian Frank White on Facebook. Where else can we catch you at, my man?
You can catch me at your local corner store.
With cheese, right?
With cheese.
Yes,
dress. Y'all know they don't say dressed everywhere?
Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah,
No.
that's definitely in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans.
It's New Orleans po' boy.
Sure taught me
thing.
that. Sure taught. Shout out to Sure. Sure taught me that. He said dress not everywhere.
Yeah, man, you gotta travel. Man.
Yeah,
I was in Chicago and they did the hot dogs, and I wanted a hot dog dress. And when I explained, I wanted the stuff on it. They put like relish and pickles and all kind of nasty stuff on the hot dog. I was happy to come back home. So happy, man. Just when you dress a sandwich, you dress it like hot sauce, ketchup, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, extra mayo.
No.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
that's
That's
dress.
not dress.
That is dress.
Dress is lettuce, tomato, pickle, and mayonnaise.
Okay, but everybody say extra hot sauce and ketchup. You don't.
Yeah, that
It depends on what you have. Do you have shrimp?
Right.
Shrimp
You got shrimp po' boy. That's what you talking about.
Yeah.
That's what you talking about. And I'm allergic to seafood, and I knew what he was talking about. That's a fat thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get yourself together.
Follow Frank White on any
Yeah,
social
that's
network, man. Funny dude. He got a lot going on in the city. Kelsi, where can we follow you at? What you doing with your life, huh?
Well,
I am a creative educator, doing lots of creative things in Tanzania, as well as educating the children up in Tanzania. You can follow me on Facebook at Kelsi Brooks or Instagram _awesomelyawkward.
Awesomely awkward. I wish that was my Facebook, Instagram name, because like that's me and you, baby.
She put on her call line voice. You heard this?
She was saying,
hi,
It sounds like an answer machine.
hi, this is Kelsi. I'm sorry I can't reach the phone right now, but
I also want to let y'all know that while I'm here, I am slanging African fabrics. I'm slanging them.
nice. I need me some more head wraps.
Come holler at me.
I need another dashiki.
Oh, I bought you another headband too.
Nice, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Madania, what you got going on? Where can we follow you and what you doing in the city?
sound like, I'm slinging these events.
Words. You sure live.
Nah, man, you guys can follow me on Instagram at ESTD1986 and on Facebook at #1 Social, and we'll have all the events that's coming up in the city. Well, we're trying to have all the events that's coming up in the city, but I need you guys to send me over your events, your flyers, and the actual verbiage for these events. And you can send that to OneSocialInfo.
That's the number one. The #1 social on social networks.
Yes.
And at gmail.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And this Friday we'll be at 14 parishes, starting at 7, and we're gonna keep going all the way till people leave, man.
Yeah, man. This Wednesday, every Wednesday we have
Every
the Jazz
Wednesday.
Market. It be going down, bro. I love that event so much, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So check out my boy Madania. He always got something good going on in the
Got some
city.
new music coming too next week.
Every week. Oh
Of
yeah,
course,
man.
Devontae.
Devontae.
We're gonna hold it down with him.
I'm looking forward to that show. I never met Devontae.
From Jodeci? No?
I never met that Devontae either.
Oh,
I never met him neither.
But this Devontae's a local guy who's doing this thing, right?
He's so dope. So dope.
Okay,
Dope
we're
lyricist.
gonna I'll be the judge of that.
Oh,
We'll see
okay.
you next week.
All right.
And Oshun, baby, what you got going on? Where can we follow you at?
You can always follow me on Facebook at Oshun Sanji Lilith. Oshun. Well, if you follow TheMisbelief, you'll always see me tagged. Go ahead on and add me. You can also find me on the Instagram and the Snapchat at Oshun SL11. Also, I'm just out here trying to save New Orleans one house at a time. Thank you.
Yeah, man. And
Boom.
that was a good
That's
ending.
it.
I'm at Bar Redux. That's 801 Poland Avenue every Tuesday with the Spontaneous Show. It's a comedy open mic, so if you think you're funny and you want to try out 5 minutes in front of an audience, come holler at us. That's 801 Poland Avenue. Also on Wednesdays, I'm at the Jazz Market. That's the corner of O.C. Haley and MLK. And it's a jam session with the band Cool Nasty. If you're a musician, you like to sing, rap, you do poetry with a band, come check us out, man. That's from 9 to 1. Other than that, I'm here every Saturday night from 7 to 9, WBOK, and thank you for tuning in to the Misbelief Radio Show, episode 9. We're going to go out on one more song. We're going to play one more song on the way out, and I like how he's always on the spot with it. This last song is... What? Oh, Be the Light. Be the Light. Okay, they say, I see Cam Watson and Jamal Watson. No, this is Be the Light by Karen Green. Be the Light by Karen Green, featuring her son Cam Watson. Oh, is it the husband Cam Watson? I think it's her son Cam Watson.
We could just go to Be the Light.
Be the Light by Karen Green. We love Karen Green. I'm sorry for getting names wrong. Tune in next week, same time, same place, y'all.
I love this song.
Me too. I love this song. You know how we're gonna end it out.
Go to the hallway.
Go to the hallway to the end of this live.
I don't have on my cha-cha-cha dress this week.
Thank y'all if y'all tuned in for the whole 2 hours, man. We've been having fun in the studio. We got
Y'all look like y'all going to the real Voodoo Ball.
Did you tune in? Did you watch?
They ain't catching it.
So,
yeah, y'all should
thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes.
Big radio show on
We be
WBOK
okay.
12:30 We be okay. Frank White, funny as shit.
Oh, Billy
Okay.
Kelsi, Madania,
Hey, I'm on Facebook.
and all the rest of us, y'all. Same time, same place next week. And then, as always, I heard Sean hate being on camera. That's true, right, Sean? Yeah, he don't like being on camera. You don't like being on camera, Sean? You don't like, huh? Bye, y'all.
Bye. Bye.